welcome everybody. This is Ron with Bigg Wizurd TV, bringing you some live action of an official race at iRacing. This is just a random race with iRacing, and we're going to be going live here in just a minute. Today, we're going to Long Beach. We're going to watch some GT3 Challenge, Ferrari Challenge action from the top split of today's official online race. We've got quite a few. Looks like we've got about 16, 18 drivers in the field today. We'll be jumping over to the action in just a minute. We're just finishing up qualifying, and we'll be on the grid. So testing out some new overlays and some new backgrounds and startup images. So thanks everybody for joining us. We're just doing a test with this today, just for a fun race. We're gonna watch some GT3 Ferraris run around the Long Beach circuit. So let's get right to it. Let's pop out here and catch our intro. Welcome to Bigg Wizurd TV. Again, this is Ron from Bigg Wizurd TV, and we are watching some GT3 action. Let's fix our little boxes here. Watch as they finish up with qualifying. João Barbosa has the top spot right now in qualifying. He has a provisional pole. As we look at Arnaud Store, just about 2/10 back. Baris Gruzel running in the 3rd spot. Felipe Rigoletto in the 4th spot. Everybody's running in the 121s there, as well as Mitch Versch. We'll go with Mitch. All running in the 121s. So about 1 second separates the top 5 drivers so far in the qualifying times. As we watch Mitch go around, we're going to switch down to Kevin. And the computer is not really sure who it wants to follow at the moment, so we'll let it bounce around a little bit. But this is, we're allowing the iRacing most exciting to pick who we're watching. So we'll let that happen as we go here. I do have a couple things I need to do. So let's, as we wait, we'll just kind of block you guys out for just a minute. And wait for this qualifying. It says we got another 2 minutes left to go in qualifying. Looks like we're lining up though. Qualifying is now officially over. And we're about to go green here at Long Beach. Looks like we'll do a lap. No, not even a lap. We'll do about 1/3 of a lap around. And then we'll get it going. Wait for a couple more drivers to join the grid, including our pole sitter. Try out a couple different angles today for our race. Get a few more drivers on the box. Let's make sure we have trading.
O cara chama João Barbosa de New England. Tá errado esse bagulho aí, tio.
Hopefully that won't become too annoying, or we'll have to flip that off and turn off the drivers. You might want to do that here right before we start. So give me just a second. these guys off. Back to the action now without the audio from the drivers. Normally leave the audio on for our broadcasts when it's drivers from our league, but these guys are unknowns. Never know what they're going to say or what they're going to do out here. But looks like everybody's staged. We got a couple guys that are going to miss the start, and we are ready to roll. So the pace car, Porsche 911 pace car, should be rolling off here just momentarily. It's our field. Comes through the carousel and into the hairpin as they approach the start-finish line. I'm interested to see where they're actually going to get the green here on this track because it's so tight here into this corner. Some of these cars look like they'll still be in the hairpin. Yep, there goes the green. And some of the cars are still in the hairpin. A little bumping and banging as we get started. And looks like Felipe and Kenny are all sitting here battling for this top spot. They will not all fit together, but they do make it. Not side by side, but they do make it through the first corner. And Zhao has dropped back quite a bit. He's back in the fourth spot now with Arnaud up front. Three car. Seems being challenged by Drew. Started in sixth spot. Oh, no, Felipe's out front. Missed that change. He got away and jumped out in front. Kenny Poole's in second, Arnaud third, Barris in fourth. Timing and scoring is still a little bit delayed, but quite a shuffle on that start. Really strong start for Felipe and Kenny jumping back. We got some incidents early. Oh, and they're bouncing off the walls here. Bouncing off the corners. So they're coming back to the carousel. Probably got some damage there on some of those Ferraris. They try to squeeze through the hairpin back down the front straightaway. Felipe definitely has a strong lead here. He's got a full second lead or second place already. Felipe not the fastest car out there. I think what we saw was Zhao being very, very careful. Let's see how they go on lap 2. This is a very tight track, very difficult to pass here at Long Beach. Seems like we got a little chop on our video today. Not really sure why that is. Check my frame rate settings. Maybe I got them up a little too high. Yeah, you can tell a couple of those cars have a little bit of damage on that right front. Touched the wall slightly going around some of those corners. Our leader has a little bit of damage there, and he could have some wheel damage by the looks of it. The front tire doesn't quite look correct, but he's still going along pretty strong now. Can have a little damage and keep going. Oh, as Kenny goes really wide, and Barris gets a good jump coming off the last hairpin, turn 11 there. He might have an option to get by him here coming down this straightaway. Let's kind of keep an eye back on that little battle there for a second. There goes Barris down inside. Can he make it? No. Kenny outbrakes him. But that can cause another problem as he loses momentum again coming into that tight turn 3 and 4 section. Still pretty much line astern here. We got a pretty good row of cars. There's a little bit of action in the back there. A couple cars back, probably with Mitch in the number 5. He's kind of fighting to get back up. Oh, and there's a car into the wall. Oh, that may have been Arnaud. He's now dropping back. 3 car. Yeah, I believe that was. He tagged the wall. Still trying to get that spot back as he dropped back to 9th spot. Oh, and he's got contact. Oh, as the cars go around, they do not stay still. Oh, making quite a mess there. That was a major error there by Arnaud. We saw it right there on TV. He dove in a little too deep. Did not have the spot and caused an incident. In most leagues, league racing or any modern racing, that would be for Arnaud in the 3 car. Not allowed to force another car out of the way, causing an incident. It's not part of the GT3 series design. Let's go back up towards the front and see how we're doing. Felipe still has the lead. He's pulled out to a 2-second gap now on Zhao. Looks like he's running a pretty good line. Nice looking paint job there with his reflective red there. He's got some spec map going on there. Zhao's trying to catch up. And our pole sitter is nowhere to be found. So we'll go back here to Kenny and see how things are going in 3rd. He's got their line pretty well cleaned up. Catch some action here though and see what's going on track. Looks like there's a little battle back here for the 5th and 6th spots. Mitch is still trying to get past. Looks like Thomas right there in the 17 green and black car waiting for these guys to decide if they're going to drive the lead or if they're going to wreck. This is Thomas and Mitch. Already seen some pretty aggressive driving from Mitch. See, he's diving in again, taking that inside line through the carousel. Let's see if he can make this work through the hairpin. Nope, and he loses a spot and causes a wreck. Yep, that would be it in my book. Wow, he's back there. Wow, that was unfortunate. It's Thomas in the number 8 backed up right into traffic. He still can't get going, and he still keeps moving and blocking nearly every car. So hopefully he's got enough damage to put him out, because that was, even though it wasn't his fault in the beginning, it was such a little action that was definitely uncalled for as he wrecked 4 and 5 drivers trying to. To see him park it today, but he's back, mired back in probably the 18th or 19th position. We'll see when he comes back around the line. He goes through turns 6 back onto the long straight, short straight, I guess, as they approach the city street section. As it looks like Thomas was the big beneficiary there in the number 17 green and black car. He did get some damage with all of that. He's in a little trouble. Felipe must have had a little incident or something up front, because Kenny has got by. He's got back into the 2nd spot. And the number 4, the red Ferrari here, white accent. He's gotten back up in the 2nd spot. He's moving on to try to catch that leader. As this battle unfolds, we'll keep an eye up here on the leaders. And we'll try to keep an eye on our map there and watch out for what Thomas is doing back there in the 5th spot. Looks like he's got a hold of that 5th spot for now. This race up front looks pretty solid. That gap up to 0.4 seconds as they approach the start finish line. Oh, get real close coming around that final hairpin, and Barris has decided that he is not going to stand by either. He's right there in 3rd, ready to go as they cross the line with 4 laps to go. These are just short races. There are 5 minutes left in the race. They are turning laps at 122. Should have about 4, and here comes Kenny trying to make that move. Going into turn 3, does not get it done, and he has lost a little ground and backed up to Barris in 3rd. But I think from what it looks like, Kenny's definitely got the better car here, a faster car. He's just trying to find a way to get around. Still going here, watching the GT3 Ferrari Challenge at Long Beach. This is an official race. Just picked up at random here. This is Bigg Wizurd TV's random race on as it looks like there may be a pass for 3rd. As Barris in number 7 gets passed by Zhao, who was our pole sitter. Him back to the 4th spot. Oh, and he comes around that final hairpin a little loose as he gets on the gas. Don't know if that'll give Barris a chance to catch him as we go down the front stretch. And there goes Kenny in the number 4, trying again to get by the front for the lead from Felipe. He's trying everything he can. Not able to do it right now. It sounded like from that audio going through the corner that Zhao hit the wall again. Barbosa's having a real hard time. Oh, and Kenny touches the wall. There he goes. There goes Barbosa around on the outside, drag racing down the little short chute on the back. Kenny holds on. Oh, and he stays in there. Barbosa still right alongside, taking the inside line going into turn 14. Or turn 8, and that was turn 8. And as Kenny gets, now he's getting collected here by Barris. He's going into the carousel. He's got the inside. He should be able to hold on to this for the 3rd spot. This is mixing it up a little bit here as we come to the finish. Felipe managed to keep his lead with 2 to go. That mistake by Kenny coming onto the front stretch and tagging the outside wall, that is probably all Felipe needed to get this victory. We'll see if he can hang on. 2 to go. He does have Barbosa right there, just about second back right now, but not as much of a threat as Kenny was, as they were going pretty much nose to tail for the last few laps. We'll see. Barbosa does have a little bit quicker line. I don't think Felipe's the fastest car out there. He got a good start, avoided incidents up front, touched the wall a little bit on lap 1, making a little bit of front left side damage. But since then, been able to hold on and pretty much block his way. He started 4th, moved up there to the 1st position on lap 1. Just needs to hold on for 1 more lap as they come around through the carousel to the hairpin. Slowest part of this track. Down the front stretch, if they get this right, he's just got to keep Barbosa behind him for one more circuit around. does not look like Barbosa's got him running the fast part of the track. She's going to have to try to outbrake him into the corner. This is probably his best opportunity here. Goes wide. He might get a time penalty for that. You cannot cross that yellow line going down that front stretch. And if he did, that is it. Let's see how they go coming out of turns 3 and 4. 5-6 complex. Another high speed section here as they brake just slightly going into turn 7. Looks like Felipe manages to keep behind him. Barbosa goes wide, tries to get the angle coming into the next corner. This could be close as they come around. There he goes. And Barbosa takes the lead. Wow, takes the lead with just 2 corners to go, 3 corners to go. And I think with the speed Barbosa had from the beginning, being he was the pole sitter, this is probably going to be it, that Felipe has lost that top spot. He's going to drop back to the second step on the podium. Kenny hangs on to third spot as they come up along the front. Oh, start-finish line. And a little bobble there by Kenny. We'll see if he can hold on. Felipe with the win. Barbosa with the win. Felipe in second. Kenny comes across in third with the top spot. Barris in fourth. Thomas Arnold in fifth. Weiss sixth. Arnaud in seventh. And 8th spot goes to Joseph Butler. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. It's a fun little adventure there as we went through the circuit. Again, that was an official race of the GT3 Challenge. As everybody kind of comes across the line and pulls over and stops on the front stretch, or tries to stop on the front stretch. This is Ron again with Bigg Wizurd TV. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.